I'd be happy to debrief you all after I've debriefed myself for a nice hot shower.
Permission to shower granted. In fact, I insist on it, Colonel.
Bad? I wasn't going to say anything.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Stargate Files. Tekmate, Master Skeeter, Tekmate, Master Thor, and Tekmate, everybody of our faithful audience, viewers, watchers, listeners, whatever you are doing, wherever you are doing it. Thank you for joining us as always. It's a fun time. We are now on to Season 4 of Stargate SG-1. Season 3 wrapped up with a pretty good bang and a cliffhanger, and we're going to resolve that one tonight. But before we get into that, let's get into some intros tonight. Supreme Commander Thor, how you doing over there, buddy? What you been up to?
I am doing good. Hopefully my internet is better this week than last week, as I kept cutting out at the beginning. Over on my account, on X, every Stargate frame in order. We are still going strong within the Serpent's Grasp. We are probably about 500 frames from being done that one.
Eventually,
yeah. Another few days.
Oh, that's pretty all right, though. Well, that's exciting. How is Stargate Atlantis going for your buddy?
Oh, yeah. No, going good. Dr. Weir and
Rising?
Shepard. No, it's done. Dr. Weir and Shepard are arguing out on the balcony.
Yep.
So,
All right. Off to a rousing start for Stargate Atlantis. So every Stargate Atlantis and every Stargate frame. That's on Twitter, everybody. Go check those on out. And Mr. Skeeter, how you doing, buddy? What you got going on? Come try it. Hit them come tries in chat, everybody.
So I got the printer going. I just finished up about a half hour before I got on the show. And I'm working on that. So that project here, this is not a giveaway, but these are the pins I got to use for what I'm building. So
is that for the base, or is it to just put things together with?
It's to put pieces together with. So it's the same guy who I've done all the spaceships for other parts of the gates. Martin does amazing jobs on putting stuff together. As you can see, there's a replicator in the background.
get Get
That's
it?
very appropriate.
Yes, perfect for that. But yeah, so that'll be ready for next week. So since that's not ready yet, because I had to wait for filament to come in, and it came in surprisingly earlier than I thought, so I was
That's
able to
good.
start this project to get it done, and then it's going to be a long time before we see something printed. So, like, could be another month or so. But
we'll have to wait and
Well,
see.
you'll be able
pulled
to
off the
show us.
shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
The
baby.
O'Neill that we're going to see, and
For
then
2
we're not going to
seconds.
see. And, but
Such
yeah,
a cool ass ship.
pull
Nice
it off
to do
the
it.
shelf for everybody. Got the blue jets on the back. And,
Yeah, it
Gotta
sucked.
admit,
We had to
that's-
destroy that. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Such a
Yeah, that's
badass
hard.
looking ship. And they never went back and tried to make another one.
yeah.
So
I
sad.
blame the Asgard High Council for that. That they dropped
Yeah.
the ball.
They
So-
thought too far advanced. They need to dumb it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need big bad ships. Let's make them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big bad ships, and doing pretty good on over here. Just planning ahead for our Stargate season 4 episodes. We got maybe a little scheduling conflict on something, but we're trying to resolve that.
Yeah.
As we do, we will finish putting up all the streams up on YouTube, so you can get notified ahead of time if you just want to tune in just for those streams. Otherwise, we'd love to have you along with us. Subscribe down below, hit the like button. Like buttons do help. So everybody who's tuning in on YouTube, Rumble, wherever, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, whatever you got.
Yeah.
Let us earn your follow and subscribe wherever you're checking us out at. We'd love to have you with us otherwise. And I got an item. I showed the guys last week.
Mm-hmm.
I got a sealed box of Stargate trading cards from the movie from
Nice.
1994. This is legit.
Nice.
And it's not exactly mint. It's got a little squish up here. As you can see, there's a little ripple on it. But I'm pretty pleased with the package. And finding these is a little difficult and for a decent price.
Yes.
But I was able to score this. I am never opening this. I am not trying to collect cards, but having something like this related to the movie, I've always wanted a box of some sort of movie cards. And it was either this or like Batman. And I'm not paying the prices for that. So I got this. I think this is awesome. And I'm proudly displaying it up here. Not going to do that now. I don't want to knock over any more Master Replica ships that I have. But speaking of that, before we get into our episodes, there was an email today that came out. There is some fun news regarding, oh no, wrong, share screen. Speaking of replicators, the Stargate Acheron cruiser from the Pegasus Galaxy replicators is now available for pre-order on Master Replicas, due out April 2026. This is really cool. I'm going down a rabbit hole with spaceship collecting ever since I got a couple of the Battlestar Galactica ones, and then I'm getting into the Stargate, and I'm like, I can't help it. I'm probably gonna pre-order this one. It looks really cool.
It's on my list to print too. So yeah, I think
So there's some excellent detail work on these. And let's see here. We can go through some of that. Going to be about 8 inches long. That's going to be the size of my Battlestar. And that is what she said.
Mine will be a lot bigger than that. So that's what she said.
But there's going to be, this is going to be one I want. So, and then in other news from Master Replica, I'm going to pull up that other tab. We are getting into, where is it? Okay, let's close that one. And then let's do share screen. Oh, and then there is the Prometheus redo. or
Ooh.
Redux is what I'm calling this
Yeah.
one. It's not the same as the original one. They felt like they could change the details on this. It's actually here in the description. We've given the X303 class Prometheus an upgrade. This one was one of the last models that Eagle Moss produced, and it didn't match their usual standards. I was actually trying to pick this one up from eBay recently, and I'm glad I did not.
Oh.
There was a used one nearby that was about like $85, complete with box and everything. I'm glad I'm waiting because I could pick this up instead.
Yeah.
But for their new version, they've increased the weight, added more detail to the paint scheme, and I'm looking forward. It's going to be looking a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? How's it going, fellow zoner? And come try ya, everybody. Anthony, Rick, just JK. Love having you all here. So there's some fun models coming out in April. Destiny Gate, or I think that's coming
Pretty
soon. As far as the Destiny ship, we will wait and see. They had a loose date for that one, but nope. There's some sort of Stargate news, even though it's more of the merchandise line with the ships. But this is super cool, and I'm looking forward to getting the Prometheus. So
it's just nice that they're still making stuff for Stargate. Like it is an older series, hasn't had a real TV show in a while, but you know, these things, they're obviously making money because they keep putting them out, and that's great to see the fans supporting it.
Hey, I'm totally supporting it. I'm all about doing that. Somehow they got this license still. I know they basically acquired Eagle Moss or bought Eagle Moss out, and it spun off into like Master Replicas here. But they must have done the work with Amazon and MGM, or found a way to keep the contract alive, or they redid the license somehow. But it's only for the ships. I would like them to do a lot more. We will end up seeing. I think they mentioned they would like to do a Zat gun, but it's not going to be, unless it's functional. I'm not bothering. I have a great one here that Skeeter got me. So
yeah, unless it opens and closes, then I am not looking to buy a Zat gun.
That'd be the easiest way to get me to spend my money, is actually make the weapons of the show. And well, if they were going to do a replica P90, I'd be like, no, I want a real one. So
yeah, like do the replicas of all the alien pistols. That'd be cool, because there's some neat ones that they had. We're going to see some new ones in the other side. They got their own little blasters, and the Tolan have theirs, and
so I got one more thing before we get into our
go for it.
First episode. So next week, my daughter goes back to work, and as grandpa, I get to do babysitting duties for a while. And my wife's like, "You're not going to make that poor girl love Stargate." And I'm like,
yes.
You know what? I can't stop watching it with her. So she's going to love it just like the other kids. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Taking the banner off so everybody can see that. I would do anything for love.
But I won't do that.
Won't
Not going to stop. That was funny because I was trying to make this meme to send to my wife. And then when I'm looking to get the slides for it, and I'm like, oh, someone already made one. Great. So, yes, my granddaughter's going to learn to love Stargate. So,
got to start him young, kid. Jack Two Wells will appreciate that. I'll put that up on Twitter if he's never seen it. So, or if you already did on your account.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I got to put it up. So I just found it today. So
awesome. Well, that's a good way to kick us off here. If she loves Stargate, she's been trained right.
Yep, that's right.
Hells yeah. Just, I can't wait for her to start screaming "indeed" like about every other word.
I was thinking about that too.
Indeed.
Indeed.
God damn it, Dad. I can hear it now.
Indeed.
All right, guys, it's a good time to get into season 4 premiere of Small Victories.
Yeah.
O'Neill and Teal'c risk their lives to keep the replicator bugs from gaining a foothold on Earth, while Carter helps the Asgard fend off a replicator invasion. And this is
That's a good one,
very
I think.
what's that?
Mhm.
That's a good synopsis, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I kind of read ahead on Gate World. Some of these are, I think, season 4 is a little more dialed in. Just saying,
Okay. Yeah.
Darren,
All right.
you're
Mhm.
okay. We'll point out the couple that maybe need a little tweak.
Mhm.
And once we wrap up a certain schedule conflict, we're going to reach out to Darren and see if he will join us again this season. I think he would like that. But with this particular episode, we're wrapping up the cliffhanger from the previous season, where there was still a replicator surviving from the Asgard ship crashing and burning up in the atmosphere, and it finds its way onto a little Russian sub, and it attacks the poor Russians, and everybody dies, and poor SG-1 has to come in and save the day, but not until they return back from being off planet for maybe you guys can help me. How long were they technically
A
off
week,
planet?
they said.
They're
But-
dialing for a week.
Dialing
Yeah.
for a week. Okay.
But
The
did they
reason,
wait a
though,
couple of
like,
days?
yeah.
Yeah, they had to get the secondary gate up and running
Mhm.
again. So, and at least they finally got that done. They dialed in, sent the code, and oh yeah, like poor little Thor got picked up almost immediately. So we just decided to stay in the plane. Oh, they didn't want to take you back? No, they just kind of took off. We were fine with that. It was fine. The only
But wasn't
problem
it supposed to be like a beach planet or something? Like it was supposed to be like a nicer place.
Yeah.
that
guess
was the
still.
other thing was like they mentioned like the designation number, but I didn't catch like, was it a good planet? It had to be. I mean,
I have
Teal'c
it
grew a
wrote down.
soul patch,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and Jack just never had any sort of like
Bristles
fuzz on
or
his
whatever.
face like at all. You'd think at a man his age he'd have like
Yeah,
half of a
Mhm.
unshaven beard, but
If I went 7 days, I'd have quite the good start for a beard.
just saying, yeah. Beside the smell,
Yeah.
Yeah. But if they're on a beach, like just go in the water,
Mhm.
swim around.
Well, when the fish are that big, you gotta find a way to stay fresh, everybody.
Yep.
But this is a good time as any to ask, what is your favorite moments and what did you like about Small Victories? Supreme Commander Thor, you had a cameo, you had a good role in this one.
Yeah.
What did you think of this?
Yeah, well, Earth gets firsthand knowledge on just how pesky those replicators can be.
Pesky.
All it takes is one to get onto a sub and it starts taking over right away. Kills the crew, starts replicating, building more, and before you know it, it's infested. And thankfully, the Navy for the U.S. is there to tow it to shore.
Yeah.
To kind of keep it under wraps. The Russians don't really know where it is. And poor Jack never gets to go fishing. Like, it's just, he is not destined to fish before season 7. Or
Deja vu?
actually, he
Mhm.
does get to go fishing this season. The one where Daniel goes and finds Osiris, or
Mhm.
The curse.
person that
Yeah.
becomes
Yep.
Osiris. He does get to go fishing in that one, but this time it's not my fault. This time it's not my fault. It's Major Davis and the Pentagon coming to get them to get onto this sub and investigate what's happening. Some metallic spider
Yep.
attack the crew. Walter is in this episode. I always enjoy Walter being there. And yeah, no, I end up coming back to the SGC to get help, and thankfully I got Sam to come back with me because we just needed someone dumber to take charge and help us out. I show Sam our bestest ship ever, the O'Neill. Fortunately, doesn't last very long. Jack and Tilk board the Russian sub with some expendables. You just never want to get paired in a mission with SG-1.
No.
You're either going to come back injured or not come back at all.
What was it, Baker and Stevens or something?
Stevens,
yeah.
Stevens died.
They both
Baker
died,
survived.
No, did Baker survive?
Baker did. Stevens died.
Oh, I thought they both bought it. Well, and I try and teach Sam about replicators. I give her a crash course, but she doesn't even know what a Chiron is. Like, it was just not going well. And, you know, I even tried to feed her, but she didn't like our food. Like,
oh my God, that was hilarious. She's
just,
like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
The nerve. But, you know, after we blow up the O'Neill, destroy the replicators, I get a hug. That's always a good day in my book from Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And we get back in time to save Jack and Tilk from being eaten alive.
That was a great timing and great scene, actually. And then they're both like, hey, we survived. Right on. I love their enthusiasm for it, too.
And I think from now on, I'll be beaming Sam out of the SGC instead of Jack. It's just works out better, I think.
Don't they beam them out like one more time?
Yeah, they do. I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep the gag going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, those are the things that I enjoyed about this episode. We saved the Asgard homeworld and managed to save Earth from being infested by those pesky replicators. And we find out that replicators, when they replicate, will use the material around them. So they were replicating from steel, which would rust if they got off the sub. So they couldn't leave.
Stainless steel, baby. That's what you need to build things out of. Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's got to do hairstyle, Rick. Yeah. Sam's got to do hairstyle.
Silk with the soul patch did not work for me. It never did.
No, I'm glad they get rid of that within 10 episodes, I think. It doesn't last terribly long.
Yeah, by about halfway, it's gone.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah, I think I think Christopher Judge just was like, can you guys just please give me like something here?
Can I do something different?
Like I lose I'm shaving this all the time. I got to shave my face all the time. Damn, can't even have a 6 o'clock shadow by like 2 p.m.
Yep.
Skeeter, how about you?
The beginning where they're speaking Russian, I forgot to turn the subtitles on.
Same.
Since I do know some Russian, I'm like, listen, I'm like, yep. I'm following along with the dialogue, and I'm like, wait a minute, what did they just say? And I rewind and I'm listening. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. This is in Russian. I was just translating in my head without thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, go back. Let's turn subtitles on. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's what they said. They said everything I understood except for like a couple of words. I was like, oh, what does that mean? What does that mean again? And I'm like, oh yeah, subtitles there. Yep, there it is. So I was kind of chuckling because I was like, oh, I forgot I do know some Russian. So it's like, it makes sense. Walter's back, always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jack popping up in Sam's magnifying glass. What you doing? Jack uses his Minnesota accent when he goes, yeah, sure, you betcha. And
what you doing?
You had it. I didn't. So, but Davis is back. They all got to go back to the room, figure out what's going on. We see the Stargate open, and the whole base loses power. We've never seen that before, but when you see Thor walking through, you're like, oh, that's why all the power got drained out, because it had to connect from so far away. This, I seen you did it too. Once again, we didn't plan this. Walter's face seeing Thor, like he's like, what the hell is that?
Never privy to that kind of information.
Yeah, no, it's the first time I think he's seen Asgard. And
Yeah. Then Thor asking them, for help, the Asgard home planet. And Jack's like, you came to the right place. Then we see the O'Neill that Thor was nice enough to show to Sam. We also see the second version of the replicators on the ship. Because they're new colored, a little bit different design than the original ones that were on the Blister. Then, actually, you had a good photo of that, of the Queen. Teal'c finding that Queen replicator. That thing was badass looking. I'm like, damn.
I thought about messing with the lighting so you could see it better, but it was screwing up the image too much.
Yeah, I tried fixing it, and then I lost the original, and I'm like, oh, no, it looks crappy, so I just took it out. Sam's brain blowing up, trying to learn from the Asgard what they know about replicators, and she's struggling to understand the Asgard science, which was like shows, she's so smart, but yet she has no clue what the heck he's talking about, and it's way beyond what she's ever heard of or known about.
Yep, she's a quick learner, but still, even she's got her limits.
Yep. Daniel figures out when they find that one piece that was rusting that was in Teal'c's back. He's like, oh, that's why they can't get off the ship, because they'll rust and be dead in the salt water. So, except for the mother bug, which was pretty cool, the Queen. Daniel doesn't want to blow up the ship with Jack and Teal'c on it. You can see he was struggling to make that call.
He held off a long time.
Yeah, but that's understandable.
It's Daniel. In the next episode, he wants to blow him up immediately. So,
when Thor asked Sam to come back, I caught this with the captions on Minnesota accent.
Sure, you betcha.
That was pretty funny. Then we see, the food that the Asgards eat, and Thor saying he likes the yellow one, right, Thor? That's your favorite.
It's the best one.
And then Sam like, I want to know what it tasted like to her. And did she try the other colors?
Would have been funny if she said it tastes like bad chicken.
I wouldn't know what that tastes like.
We all know what bad chicken tastes like.
Then we see that the O'Neill flying away, and it blows up the other ships, and Sam gave Thor a big old hug, and you could see he was enjoying it too much. Weren't you, Thor?
Well deserved.
Well, I love her reaction after letting him go. It almost seemed like legit, like, oh my god, did I squeeze the puppet too hard? That's the kind of reaction I'm like, I think she actually literally meant, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, did I break it? And that's just whether that's the case or not, that was perfect, I thought.
Yeah. Then the two more I got that I liked, Daniel trying to spit out when he sees Jack and Teal'c got teleported off the ship. He's like, what?
They're okay.
They're okay. So, then finally Jack trying to get Thor to go fishing, and Thor, you were a dick. You're like, nah, teleport him out.
Where the fish are.
Sorry, when you're as advanced as us, we just don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
We all know what that tastes like.
Not wrong, Rick. Probably not wrong to your taste buds.
Oh my god. I like a lot of the visual effects. I think season 4 we have hit the peak, and going forward from here, it just gets better and better and better visually for this show, especially with like the space scenes like this one when the O'Neill gets blown up. and then you get the overview of Thor's new ship here. Like, this is fantastic. The whole explosion and rippling across, and even the replicators look a lot better this season too. And this is a good follow-up. The writing is awesome. And while Daniel is still a little bit like on the sidelines, he's got way more to do in this episode. Even if it's working with like Siler and Major Davis, he's still doing something, even if he's just providing his brain instead of like actually running and gunning and shooting, because he's still not a trained soldier. And so we make good use of Daniel. We get the Walter bump. Everybody, throw up a Walter emoji if you are a member of our channel.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think everybody does a fantastic job splitting up the team. Initially, I'm like, I don't know if I like this idea. However, it plays out perfectly because then Sam gets a little more one-on-one time with Thor and their technology, and she's like a sponge as well, as much as she can be a sponge for. And she properly convinces Thor that, like, we got to do something stupid. This is what you brought us here for. Do something stupid that could save your planet and your lives. And while they definitely talk about how, well, you did save our planet. Hey, are you ready to help us with the Goa'uld? Unfortunately, no, this is still a much greater threat. You just staved off the threat for your home planet for now. And so that leaves the looming threat of the replicators out there to haunt the show for the rest of its life and into Atlantis as well.
Yeah.
So, like, great cameos, great writing, great acting, great action.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the best season premieres they've ever had from a previous season cliffhanger. I love this
I would agree with that.
Yep.
For now,
There's just so much awesome to this one. We even get Doc Frazier in this one.
Yeah.
So this one, it literally hits all the sweet spots for Stargate SG-1 and everything that's awesome about it. The quips, the gun shooting, Jack being smarmy, but also being smart as well. And like Teal'c just being badass Teal'c. The only things that kind of get me, I'll save to the bad part. They're just tiny little nitpicks. I wouldn't even take points off for them. But I think this is a fantastic episode. And even the music, the score in this one, it really drives it home. So this one is on point, baby. So this is a great start to a season 4.
You bet.
And in everybody's favorite segment, let's get into some favorite lines. And Supreme Commander Thor, you have quite a you have about 1, 2.
I got 4.
And I took one out because I had one that was longer. However, let's start with you.
Yeah. So clip 2 is we might need someone dumber.
Is that me or was that Thor who's having some internet?
Oh, am I having issues again?
I didn't notice anything.
Oh, it's Jeff.
It's Jeff. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So Jeff is. Let's see. Let me take his spot. Let's see. Ooh, look.
Dang. Dang internet.
Okay. That's his internet this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back. Okay, we did the shower. Clip 1. That's no, that's episode 2. Episode 2.
Yeah, I need clip 2, episode 1.
Okay, here we go. I'll fill in.
Wait a minute, you're actually saying that you need someone dumber than you are?
You may have come to the right place.
Yeah.
That line always gets me.
Yeah, same.
And clip 3 is me trying to be nice to Sam and give her some food.
All right. There we go.
Would you like sustenance? Yes. Thank you. I'm starving. I like the yellow ones. Oh my god. Sorry.
Like, oh my god. Sorry. Like,
I had
oops.
to speed that one up because it was a little long otherwise.
That
'cause
was
getting
fine,
the
yeah.
whole interaction was.
Yeah.
And then clip 4 is blowing up Mama Replicator.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
I believe you got it.
So he was really pulling that trigger fast because the fully automatic shotguns were not around by then. That wasn't until later that you get the fully automatic shotguns with the full barrel or full moon clip underneath it, which
Yeah.
they had. And I was like, wait a minute, those weren't around that time. But then I called a buddy of mine who was in the military, and he's like, no. They're around for the military, but not for the public until
Yeah.
way later. I'm like, oh, okay.
So was that the AA-12? Or is that a different model?
God, I had it this morning. I should have wrote it down.
Okay.
So
Because,
it
the
might have been,
AA-12 is...
or the what was the other one? There's another one too, and I can't think of what it was called.
Yeah, they had two models that looked kind of similar, and they both had the full round bag. But
Yep, Replicator's got Jeff
oh,
he's still not back.
he's having to restart his internet.
Let me see if he messaged me. Oh, he might have messaged me. Yep, he's like, keep going after restart.
Okay.
All right, let me run him back. We are.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yep. Sadly,
And then,
the Replicators invaded Jeff's trailer. Or home, I mean. Not trailer. And then we got one more, right?
Yep. Clip 5 is me hugging Carter.
It worked. Yes. Oh. God, I'm sorry I didn't hurt you, did I?
I am fine.
We did it.
It was your stupid idea, Major Carter.
All worth it in the end.
Yep. Oh, here's another one from Just JK. Yeah, I like that. Getting old for you, sir? Yeah. Like every time the world's in trouble, they gotta call us up.
Yeah. Get us in, kick down the door, and start shooting replicators with shotguns.
Yep. What we got here from Rick? I'm fine. I'll pick Rick to put fine. Oh, okay. And that was.
It was funny, when he teleported them out, then they showed up on the ship. Jack's all curled up in a ball.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die.
Yep. And yep, that was all of yours. Yep. Okay. I'll go with mine. Hopefully Jeff will be back by the time I'm done. I had it right away at the beginning. Jack yelling, "Well, it's about time."
Yeah.
And Sam goes, "We've been dialing for a week." It's like, yeah. So that's where I knew it was definitely a week at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
We did the shower debriefing. Let's see. Chip goes, the replicators or when they're talking to Davis in the room, and he's like, well, how do we maybe there's some technology out there we can use to destroy them. And Teal'c's like, the replicators are impervious to Goa'uld technology. They're, however, susceptible to human projectile weapons. Davis looks at Jack like, what did he say? And Jack's like, guns.
Yeah.
Like, you really didn't get that he's talking about guns. Okay. See, then you said The Asgards have tried to stop them. You have demonstrated their weakness may have been found through a less sophisticated approach. We are no longer capable of such thinking. Daniel's like, wait a minute. You actually are saying you need someone dumber than you are? Jack's like, you may have came to the right place. I love that, how quick he was, like, with a smile on his face, like, yeah, that's us. Yeah, we did the food with Thor saying I like yellow ones, and Sam clearly didn't.
No taste.
Yeah. Then at the end, Sam saying we did it, and Thor says it was your stupid idea, Major Carter. So yeah. But yeah, those were all the lines I had. We did have everybody else covered the other ones that I've seen between you and Jeff. So, Jeff, where's your lines?
I know.
I do not have.
Well, I know he had the shower scene because he got that. He took that clip where he had a better clip than mine.
But he said he had.
Did he have 2 clips for this episode? He usually tries to have 2, but
yeah, let's see what that's not. Okay, he had this one.
What you doing?
yeah. Okay, yeah, that would be his 2 then. Yeah.
And then I think this was.
Get that.
Yeah, that was last week. So I was like, okay, so that's it. So then he's got this mark, but that's not for this. Okay. Nope, these are for the next episode. So we don't have the Gate reviews or Gate World reviews because that's him.
Yeah.
So, so what didn't you like about this, Supreme Commander?
Well, we kicked Replicator butt. Walter is back. What's really not to like? This is a great episode. I really like it because we kicked some butt. And the only thing that I have is kind of a nitpick is that as long as the iris is not covered, you should be able to connect to a Stargate, whether it's powered or not, because they do it tons of times.
Yeah.
Where they don't even have a DHD. So that's the only nitpick I have, but I get it. Like, they needed a way to write the different hairstyles that they had. So, I'll forgive them for that one. That's easily overlooked. And yeah, this episode kicks off season 4 with a bang, and it's gonna get better from here almost.
Yeah.
We got some good episodes coming up.
So Rick Scott here. The only thing I was wondering was when the power first drained, was there no backup power that would have kicked in? Yeah, that's a good question. I kind of wondered that too, but what if it drained all the power and everything was trying to power back up, recycle through, But still, it should have been something. But, it's Asgard technology. We don't understand it.
Well,
we're too dumbed down for that.
I put in 5 Chirons of power, and you just couldn't stand up to that. So sorry, guys.
So, and how come that gate didn't kick the power off when Thor went back through the gate?
Well, he could power. I could power it with my hand. Like, I got a crystal buried there. Yeah. So
okay, it's got a lot of energy in it.
Yeah, just like the Nox, they can do that too.
All right, I'll accept it this time, Thor.
Us more advanced races can use the gate in different ways. Get on it, eggheads.
Yeah,
that's right, Rick. We got to stop all these other people that are more powerful than us to be able to override our gate all the time. Like the Tolan could just walk through the iris. Da, 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 da.
So, Anything else or
No, that's it for me. If we want to
okay?
go to ratings, or what do you
Yeah,
got for dislikes?
so I really nothing in this episode was for my
Yeah,
disliking. The only little nitpick I had, but I can't really complain about it too much. So that's why I'm just kind of mentioning it. It's not a dislike. It's just seeing the green screens in the background and the characters walking, and it's like, oh, come on, could have made that look a little better. But then I'm like, this is early 2000, 2001 ish. It's like, yeah, it's
yeah,
that.
and it's a
That's
TV
why.
show.
And but later on, their green screen looks great. But
Yeah.
that's just technology at the time. That's all it was. So it's
Mhm.
like I cannot find nothing wrong with this. Everything was great. Um,
They didn't
so
use green screens a whole lot,
no,
especially at the beginning, because
yep.
a lot of that was, especially going into like, yeah, movies were doing it, but
Hmm.
for TV shows, not a whole lot of TV shows, I think, were really doing it. So they were
Yeah.
probably new to it too, so it took a little bit to master,
Hmm.
as
Um,
technology often is.
yeah. So yeah, that's all I have. So let's go to rating this episode.
Well,
Um, we'll start with you again. I'll pull a Jeff. I'll
okay,
make everybody else go.
go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you got? No, I'm gonna give this one a 9.5. I think it is pretty darn good. There's a few episodes I think in season 4 that I like a little bit better, so I can't quite give it a 10. Because some of those episodes will be getting 10s, but
Hmm.
this will be very close to a 10. Uh, really, not too much wrong with it. Great episode. Everybody should watch it every time they watch Stargate.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. For me, I ooh, this is a tough one. It's hard not to make it a 10. So I'm just gonna say 9.9
There
because
you go. Yeah,
it is so damn good.
yeah.
It's one of the better seasonal cliffhangers and continue on. It's one of the best ones.
Hmm.
But it's I have a hard time not rewatching it every time because it's like you got two parts. The cliffhanger was excellent. The finale of that cliffhanger is phenomenal.
Yeah.
We get to see an Asgard planet, actually the city, not just
Hmm.
inside a building. So that's kind of cool too. Um, they did like a lot um, for the writing. Um, the way they behaved on everything was just perfect, right on the nose, for a great continuation. Uh, Otherwise, yeah, Rick's got a 9.5 for us. If
Well,
it would have been a 9 if no Walter, but we got a lot of
well,
Walter tonight.
I agree. I
So,
agree. I would have probably done the same with my rating, but
hmm
he was there, so a solid 9.5. And yeah, like when I watched the first part, I just carried on, and I ended up watching like 6 episodes into season 4. I was just like,
okay. So, hold on, Jeff just messaged me. I was just checking
oh,
out.
oh,
Put my phone down. Oh, let's see. Just JK, 9 out of 10. All right,
there you
that's
go.
fair.
All
Good.
good. Here, let's
Oh
see if I can
no.
bring up Gate World here.
I was gonna say I was just about to because he says, unfortunately, my internet is dead at the moment. Not sure what's up.
Oh,
So let me write back to him.
well,
Just
that happens, unfortunately.
yep.
Episode 4, season 4, episode.
Yeah,
Small.
really thrilling for everybody listening and not watching. That's where it's sitting here trying to get Gate World up. I'm answering Jeff back.
So it looks like Gate World gave it 3.5 out of 4. I am just waiting for it to load in. Their site is really slow,
Hmm,
unfortunately. Just waiting for the fan rating.
I think the
Fan
replicators
rating
might have got him.
is
Yeah.
fan rating is 9.09. So 3.5 for
Wow.
Gate World out of 4 and 9.09.
Wow.
So yeah, no, really good.
Mm-hmm. That's not too bad at all, actually. So we're pretty close. I guess we just liked the episode more than they did. So
Yes, and that's just the way it is sometimes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right there, Anthony, that one of the replicators got an Emmy. But I don't remember which episode it was. If it was this one or the one before. I do know Stargate got 10 nominations, and I think there's 6 or 7 that they won.
Okay.
Of those Emmys. So yep, I know what you meant by not a replicator. That would have been funny. Replicator.
Yeah, comes up on stage.
Holds
this is
holds
mine.
up the Emmy, then makes a little bit of chirps, and then walks off. That'd
Then
been
gets
funny.
shot by Jack O'Neill.
My
and
Emmy.
then he takes the Emmy.
My Emmy. Yeah.
Dare you, mechanical bug, steal my Emmy?
That would have been funny if that happened. So, yeah, Jeff's still down and out for a bit. Let's see what he says now. Oh no, it's not him. That's somebody else sending me something. Yeah, I guess we'll just jump into episode 2 and we'll see if he can catch up with us.
Okay.
As we get into the other side, the team goes. Oh no, you got Gate World up, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What's,
Okay,
synopsis
as Jack O'Neill arrives at Stargate Command after some well-earned rest, he finds Major Carter still hard at work. Someone has dialed Earth's Stargate 5 times in the past hour and a half. Finally, the SGC is able to establish radio contact for the first time. A race transplanted from Earth has called home.
Pretty good. Doesn't give away like they normally do.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, they did a good job on that one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Overall thoughts on this one? Like,
overall thought, this one was, oh, wait a minute. Look who decided to come back. The replicators have.
He's back. He's back. He defeated
fixed
the
the
replicators, fixed his router.
God damn internet. Now I'm like, well, where the hell's my Ethernet cable to hardwire it, which is like 100-foot cable. On that didn't work. I just rebooted the whole damn system, and here we are again.
Awesome. Glad you're back.
JK is just alive, or happy he's alive.
I need to move everything over to my other screen now. There we go.
All right. Well, you're doing that. Tell us what you didn't like. I did run your lines, so.
Oh yeah, that was basically all I had for lines anyway. The whole damn episode's super quotable, so I absolutely love that. And the things I didn't like was just the little details at the beginning of Jack should have been a little more fuller with a beard, should have had a little more, I don't know, not so clean, because if he was that clean, he shouldn't have smelled. Yeah. And then Teal Kevin the soul patch, which did not work for me for a very long time. It never does. Whenever I rewatch this show, these are the only episodes where he's got a different look that I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah. So. Until they start letting him grow hair.
Yeah.
Some of that's all right. Once we get to like Atlantis, when he's really growing the hair out, it's a little off-putting, so to speak.
Because we're so used to him being bald all this time. So
yeah. But at that point, we're firmly into like season 8 at that point, or season 7. So
When he shows up at Atlantis, I think, because that's after the last episode of season 10, because he's got the white in his hair, doesn't he? Or is it before?
Season 10 at the end.
Yeah, season 10. Yeah.
Unending.
Yeah, 'cause he gets the white.
Because he ages like 40 years or something.
Yeah, something like that.
He now becomes Master Braytak.
Yeah. He is now the oldest Jafar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that episode. There's parts I like.
Oh, I hate that episode. That's like the worst season ending or episode or series ending ever.
They never intended that to be the end. So.
Oh, and I'm glad. I'm so glad they made 2 movies that they did. I wish that we could have got the 3rd one, but I'm happy with the 2 we got because they were both really good.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So what'd you rate it? We got Gate World information. Supreme Commander pulled it up. So
I'm going to give it a 10. It's actually one of my favorites.
I gave it a 9.9. So
I was a 9.5, but
that's fair.
That's only because I think there's a couple episodes in season 4 that are a little bit better than this.
Oh, and those are easy 10s.
Yeah.
There's one everybody can probably certainly.
Yeah, it's
there's an opportunity for that one.
Yeah.
A window.
But no, yeah, this is pretty solid. I like how it ended up. So.
Oh yeah, no, this is a great episode.
Yeah. And it looked like you were already into the other side.
Well, we were just about to say it. So I didn't even get to say it. So I was just about to announce it and you popped back up.
There we go.
That's what she said. And with the other side, everybody, we have a warring alien race that offers to exchange their advanced technology for Earth's help in defeating their enemy. And we get some fun stars in this one. A couple one is Anne-Marie Loder, who ends up becoming Anne-Marie DeLuise, married to director Peter DeLuise and producer. So I recognized her. I never put it together like all these years until literally like an hour before the stream. I'm like, oh, that's DeLuise's wife. And then I look her up on IMDb and it's like, yep, that's what it is. And we also have our second Deep Space Nine actor join the cast in a guest role. Renee Auberjones. I'm probably saying the last name incorrectly. It's French. I'm not very good with French
that's
names.
why
Despite being a hockey fan, I can say most names.
I'm just going with Odo.
Otherwise known as Odo. Yeah. You wouldn't recognize him because he's not wearing the facial mask and the prosthetics.
Yeah.
But like I've seen this man act before, so I always knew what he really looked like in real life, and it was nice to see him in this role, despite being basically a little bit of a Nazi, so to speak.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah, well, anybody who hasn't seen their show before, like it's kind of like there's something definitely weird, and then they finally come out and kind of very, very heavily imply it.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's when Jack's like, okay, I've had about enough of you, motherfucker. I ain't gonna finish the whole word out loud. I try to keep the language decent on Stargate Files here, but that's when you knew Jack was annoyed with them. He was just dealing with them because it's like, you know what? They need this. We need their tech. But you could tell they were rubbing him wrong too. He was just trying to push through for the sake of the mission and everything else they were trying to do. But once they got to that particular moment, it's like, all right, I've had enough of this, Daniel. And this goes into like some of my favorite parts of this episode is Jack snapping at him and then subsequently saying, what I did was short-sighted, rude, and wrong and disrespectful. Daniel, go get him.
Yeah, go investigate.
Go ask questions, lots and lots of questions.
And then him and Teal'c were off to go deal with whatever else. And, you know, Carter was off to deal with like, okay, I'm going to figure out what's going on around here too. So everybody had a great part in this episode. And I know a lot of people don't like it because like Odo's playing such a nasty little character, squirmy little power hungry person. And it's like, well, he had a little bit more bite to him in this. And so I appreciated it and I liked it. So I ain't going to hate it, but I ain't going to score it as high as other people might, or as low as other people might either.
Yeah, I really don't like the ending, so that is going to affect my
Bug on a windshield,
score.
baby.
I know, but my goodness, the opportunity. Like, you just don't throw that away. I just like that should have been Jack's career. He should have been done at the end of this episode. He's
been retired twice.
Yeah, I know, but like this should have been court-martial. This was bad. If they read the accurate mission reports, he should have been done at the end of this one because they had it all. And the Americans can't claim high ground because we all know what they did at the end of World War II because
a lot of different wars and everything.
So it's but we'll talk about that when we get to things I didn't like. But there are things that I did like. Like the first 3/4 of the episode were great.
Oh, I know. Like it's very good idea. Very good. Like at first you're wondering, what are they talking about with the episode title? Well, the other side of the war. And that was a very interesting concept and construction for the episode to where you could literally just go from like, oh, hey, we need help. You are our descendants. We're your descendants from Earth. Like we're in the middle of a war and we're about to be defeated. We really need your help. And then, okay, we'll help you. I mean, what do you need? Well, this, that, the other, a little bit of heavy water. And it just keeps like the snowball going down the hill. It's like, hell, what do we get ourselves into with this one?
Yeah.
But I also liked Carter and Teal'c agreeing with Jack for nearly the entire episode until the very, very end.
Till she's like, hey, what are these pipes running up here for?
Yeah.
And this place was built like long before it's old.
Like they were planning this.
Yeah.
And they were poisoning the atmosphere. They were trying to basically exterminate the whole planet of breeders. Oh my God, people actually having sex and having babies, all shapes, colors, and sizes. Like,
wait a minute, this sounds.
Wait, what? And then you find out that the people in cryostasis are all like clones.
Yeah, genetically advanced.
The same, like 5 or 7 of them, if I remember right.
Yeah, they are all the same.
So there's a lot to like about this. So Skeeter, what did you like about this one?
There's quite a bit to like about this one. Like you said, we got Renee in it, who plays LR, who's about this tall and lives about that far away. So, if you caught the reference,
show them your heart, Skeeter. You're showing your heart.
So, like you said, we got Renee Abajonos, who sadly passed away at 79 on December 8th, 2019.
Yep.
So, almost 6 years now.
That was a sad day.
Every time I see Renee on a show, first thing that comes to my brain, MASH, who he played Father John. So, I mean,
I think Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie.
Yeah,
Sorry, that's the first time I ever saw him.
I saw him when I was a kid on MASH. So
I probably did too, but never realized
it.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him from MASH.
He also was in Boston Legal, Warehouse 13, another show I loved.
I never got into that one.
He was also a voice actor in many, many cartoons and video games. He was in Uncharted and Fallout New Vegas. A couple of the Uncharted.
I knew games. Uncharted.
Yep, 2 of those.
Yeah, he's got a very recognizable voice too. Like I think I can pick it out blindfolded.
Yep. Hammond, for the second time, agrees to Daniel begging. He's trying to convince Hammond, let's do that. We got to do this. We got to do this. For the second time he did it, where he's like, yep, here you go. And he keeps going on and on. I'm like, wait, what? Like, that's the second time that's happened for Daniel. Then I got, let's see, this photo here, the Urandian, or no,
They were
Urandian.
the Arondans. Right?
Arondian.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, the Arondans.
Urondans.
For a minute, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
I know, I'm trying to remember what they call themselves. But as you can see, that symbol on the wall back there, that's their symbol for Uronda.
It almost looks like a Klingon
I know.
symbol been co-opted.
That or a Wraith ship.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you
Top
know
view
what?
or bottom view. Yeah.
You say that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is, I'm going to see is a hint for an Atlantis, nod, even though they haven't thought of Atlantis yet, or maybe they are. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, oh, wow, that kind of looks like a Wraith, ship from Atlantis. So it was kind of weird. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, we'll get to these later. So, put yours back up. So, we also see Farrell, played by Anne-Marie DeLuise, like we said, married to Peter DeLuise, who also wrote in this episode and co-counseled on it, said. She also plays Amy Vandenberg on Stargate SG-1 also for one episode.
Okay.
She's also been in Andromeda, Supernatural, Smallville, and
Andromeda. That's right.
I remember her from Supernatural and Andromeda. And I barely remember from as soon as I saw Smallville, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that now. She was also on a ton of Hallmark Channel shows. And guess what kind of shows she was on?
Christmas movies.
Christmas movies. That's all Hallmark does, I swear, nowadays.
I know.
Now, that's a trivia question for Double Jeopardy.
Oh, just JK's never seen Warehouse 13 either.
I
That's a good
only
show.
ever
I
seen
liked
the first season, and I was just like,
it
wasn't
didn't grab
feeling
me.
It grabbed me because I like the artifact idea. That's pretty neat.
No, that's a great concept. I didn't hate it. I just was like, whatever. Eureka, I liked for 2 seasons, and then I was like, when they did a reset on the characters, I was like, I don't like that.
That was later on, but
that was season 3, I believe, when they did
4? I thought it was 4, but I don't remember. It's been a while. All right, anywho, the team learns the Urandan technology is far more advanced, but it has some setbacks, especially for the drones and how it scrambles the brain. The guys are sitting there.
Sure. I'm sure you can find a better way.
He's fine. And that's why I kind of got a kick out of it when Teal'c gets into it and Jack's kind of squinting while running the drones. Then he got Teal'c like wide-eyed, almost completely wide-eyed. Like scared.
I tried to get that on Jack. It didn't work out the best.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good picture either. So
I bet Jaffa could run those drones all day, all day.
Oh, yeah.
All day, all night. I mean,
till the brain gets scrambled. So
that's what Junior's for.
Yeah. Daniel brings up a good point about maybe we should see what the other side that they're fighting and their thoughts, and what they're about. O'Neill notices that there are people on the ship that he shot down that he thought were unmanned, and man, he was pissed. And I just couldn't believe his reaction. He just blew up. It's like, I saw 2 people. What the heck? It's supposed to be. Oh no, that's just the other ship that's on.
Yeah,
they're all fighting.
Yeah.
So I was like blown away how well he pulled that scene off. Then Jack starts noticing that LR is a little bit racist about Teal'c not coming back. You could leave him, just leave him back on Earth. And tells Daniel to ask tons of questions after that. and telling him, or after telling him to shut up before and apologized, and it's like, just go ask questions, lots and lots of questions. Jack realizing that the Urandans are pretty much Nazis, and he's like, oh shit, this is not good. Also, then Daniel also notices when he starts doing a little digging that, oh, we're fighting for the wrong side. This is not good. And then when Jack and Chip go searching for the clone or to the storage room, and the Zat gun becomes a lockpick out of nowhere.
I guess.
I know, right?
It's the locks.
Opens the doors, just like just enough. It's like
Demagnetizes doors. I don't know.
Short circuits it. I don't know.
There's a lot to the Zat gun we just don't know yet.
Yeah.
So.
It slices, it dices, it
It disintegrates in 3 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we never do it again.
Yeah, you're right.
We only do that to get rid of some boxes, and then let's never do that.
Yeah.
So,
We're done.
No kidding. Oh my god.
And then I got this photo where he's trying to here's all our technology, here's all of our medicine, all the information. Here you go. Stargate Atlantis 2 reference. Why does that look like a ZPM?
It does. Like early prototype.
Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of wondering if this is when they're starting to figure out Atlantis stuff, and they're like, hey, yeah, you use that. Nobody will notice.
I don't think they started to figure out Atlantis stuff until they hit Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, which is season
6.
Just after season 5, yeah.
Season
6.
So
we'll have to rework a new video intro when we do that.
Yes.
But they also look like the data crystals that Gould use a lot of.
Yeah,
true.
Because if you look at their ships, like at the end of the season, which I watched ahead of, when they're on the ship, they have to fix the hyperdrive. It's all crystals, all the stuff they have to replace.
Same with the Ancients, the dial home device. That also has crystals in it. So, so it's like we're starting to see these little, like, oh, that could be, stuff for Atlantis, or maybe this is where they're going through. Let's see what we got and if we could make it. So, but yeah, to me that looks like a CPM. Too bad it falls and breaks.
Oh,
everyone on Earth could have used all that information for good and not for the evil.
Especially the medicine, like they got rid of a concussion in like less than a minute. So probably would have been good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Otherwise, the ending, Jack waiting for that thud. That hit hard. I was like, damn. You could tell it bothered him a lot too, even though he was kind of happy about it. But it's still like, I'm so mad I followed this guy for as long as I did. And I didn't listen to Daniel. But that's what I had for parts of this episode that really got to me, that I liked.
Pretty fair. Supreme Commander Thor, what do you got about some fun stuff you like about the other side?
I like Walter's back again. Good stuff.
I think he's more on the regular from this point. Not every episode, but more consistent.
More regular, but not every episode, unfortunately, but soon I think. The Iris isn't always a good thing. They learn that, people splatting against it.
three times.
3 people. Yeah, and a 4th one at the end. They got the Arondas begging the SGC for help. They're calling home. They're being attacked or fighting in a war anyway. We don't know who started it at this point.
I
but
think we
they
have a pretty
have,
good idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
they mastered stasis chambers, fusion, medicine.
Crazy.
They have shields. They got it all, like everything the SGC could ever want. They had it, and all they wanted was heavy water in return. So
Yep.
it's, that was a fairly good bargain in my opinion. But some things they did just rub people the wrong way, and SG1 puts on their investigative hats and finds out that the Arondans were the ones that started the attack. They poisoned the air with pipes leading from deep underground to the surface. The bunker that they were in had been built years in advance of the actual war. Like, it was old and aging. And they're all basically clones, a lot of them. And, Odo played a great character. I really liked Alar.
Yeah.
And, Alar inherited the war from his dad. He didn't start it.
Correct.
He was 9 years old when it started. He was basically, I wouldn't say brainwashed, but he was probably
Raised in it.
raised to, so, it's not necessarily always
The sins of the father, but he
Yeah.
also is carrying and pushing forward on the mission. And
Yeah.
real quick, Rick had a great comment there that I had a feeling that if we did end up being friends with them, eventually they'd turn around on us because they wouldn't like everybody that was employed at the SGC. Eventually it'd become a real problem anyway. So they're not the people we would have wanted to have an alliance with anyway.
Yeah, but taking back one, like just Alar, would have probably been.
I just would have taken the tech and been like, fuck off. You know?
Yeah, like
there's my swear word for the episode, everybody.
the NID, like, just hand them over to them, and
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
it's what the NID wanted to do with the Tolans. Put them up in a nice house and milk them for technology. That's what they should have done with Alar. That's basically what I liked about the episode. Well acted. Everybody did their job. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah. Pretty awesome episode. I like the performances. I like the set design, the costume design, overall special effects again were outstanding.
Yeah.
And I like Daniel finally kind of getting back to more of like who he is, always wanting to ask questions, always wanting to know more about everything. And I love that part about him. And it didn't feel forced. It felt natural for him while still being the newer sort of Daniel Jackson, who's not afraid to just, hey, if we got to get action up in here and we got to shoot fools, hey, we'll do that too. But like the conflict between him and Jack worked so well. It reminded me of the movie a little when Jack was a little more gruff. So when Jack gets a bit more serious, so does Daniel. But that's something that has always been there between the two of them. And they can get that up from time to time. They just don't go to that well all that often because they most of the time understand because we've grown since season 1, grown through season 2 and 3. They've been through a lot. And they both recognize like we to each other, like they both have excellent points. But it's like we should really do our research before we get into this because we've only known these people for less than a day.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? We can't just immediately just jump right into it. So, and I think like overall, there's a good message in this episode and it doesn't feel forced, feels natural. And I think it's appropriate and still relevant today. And I got nothing wrong with this episode. And even I really liked Carter also just being able to be, you know what, your tech layouts look a little weird here.
Mhm.
And like just understood the use of the heavy water, what it could do, what their tech could do, and she knew right away, like, all right, this is worthwhile exploring. And then also trying to convince like Hammond, like her, Hammond, and Daniel in that one scene where they're just all kind of like bickering and fighting. Hey, this is right, this is wrong. We should really know more.
Mhm.
Like that was an excellent moment in this episode that I would argue was probably the best moment of the episode because you had all three of them presenting different ideas and Hammond ultimately saying like, hey, this is a military operation here, Daniel. You're a civilian. Our standing orders are what? And
Yeah.
here we go again. It's like, Daniel, you are working with military,
Mhm.
period. Time to start maybe kind of figuring that out. But this was a good moment to remind everybody he's a civilian. He's not military. That's why this is a bit of a different show. And I think it stands out very well. And I think, I'm just going to say Odo, he made this absolutely
Perfect.
fly and work for me. Like he was excellent. Would I have liked to seen him as a good guy? Sure, if they could have gotten him into like Stargate Atlantis, I think that would have been a good part for him to be a good guy in that because they took a lot of actors from SG1, good and bad, put them in Stargate Atlantis and made them the flip of each other. I think it would have been fine to have him back one more time too. So, but there's some. This isn't as quotable as Small Victories, but in everybody's favorite segment, what's your favorite line? All right, Skeeter, let's start with you.
We're going to start with Jack. You've got that look. Joke. Which look are you referring to, O'Neill? Daniel's like, the one that says, I have misgivings about this mission, but deep now I know that we're doing the right thing. Jack's like, no, the other one. Daniel's
To
like,
which look are you referring, O'Neill?
The one that says I have misgivings about this mission, but deep down I know we're doing the right thing?
No, the other one.
Oh.
and then I like Joke's like, well, what look is it?
That's why I kept that. That was going to be one of mine. So I'm like, you know what? The inflections that the actors do, the facial looks and everything, and Teal'c just being like, you guys think you know me. Just trying to blow it off at the end was perfect.
That's a good one. Just JK too.
Yeah. The beginning.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning of the episode. That's right.
Yeah, I figured one of you two would have grabbed it, so I left it. But just JK got it, I guess. Jack, when he's hopping into the drone machine. So does this thing take quarters?
That was a good one. I love
that. Then Jack coming back to their table, and he's like, we were very impressed with the beta candy stuff. All our the beta canteen. Of course. Daniel was saying, I was speaking metaphorically, Jack. Well, stop it. It's not fair to Teal'c.
Yeah, we both
I have that one.
clip.
If you want to play clip 2.
Let's see, clip 2.
Wait a minute, you're actually saying that...
Oh, no, wrong one. This one.
We are, in fact, offering water.
Thank you. I was speaking metaphorically.
Well, stop it. It's not fair to Teal'c.
I love that one. That one popped me like crazy when I was watching the other night.
The final one I got is Jack at the end. I wouldn't follow us if I was you. That was a good line.
He warned him.
Yep.
He did, but oh.
Well, he knew there was no way out, so he was jumping through that one way or the other.
Yeah. I do have just JK's other one. So what is your impression of Alar? That is clip 3, if you want to play that one.
Would you like sustenance?
Sorry, wrong order.
Run.
So what's your impression of Alar?
He is concealing something.
Like what?
I am unsure. He is concealing it.
I knew somebody.
It's just, it's just so tilk.
Yeah.
Just matter of fact. I
think
think he's concealing something. What? I don't know. He's concealing it. Oh, man.
Did you have any other, Skeeter, or was that the last?
Oh, no, that was it. I'm good. So
the only other one I kind of made a clip of is it's just Odo.
Yeah.
He's so believable.
Yeah, he is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Or was an amazing actor, I should say.
I'd be curious to know if the cast enjoyed working with him. I would
I-
not.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it, but it, that'd be cool to hear some stories about that if there was any.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he was actually like getting cracked up by like Richard and Christopher. He's probably like, man, I'm working with a bunch of idiots here.
Yeah.
So much better than Deep Space Nine where everybody's so serious.
Yep.
Except for Quark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Quark. Oh, man, I would have liked him to come back.
I know. I would have liked to see him play a character more like Quark too, because he's so good at it.
Oh yeah, he would have been down for it, but I think he was. Wait, was the show still on at this point?
He was done DS9, I would have thought.
This was 2001. I think it was over by this point.
Yeah, because DS9 7 seasons. And started in what, 92?
DS9?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Or was it a little bit later, maybe 94?
DS9, 93 to 99. So yeah,
Okay.
it had
There we go.
just finished.
Yeah, just JK posted it just as you said it. So
all right.
There we go.
That's one I want to. I know, quick aside, I do want to go back to Deep Space Nine and rewatch that because I haven't watched it basically since it aired. And at the time, I had a love-hate relationship with the show for about the first 4 or 5 seasons until Worf showed up.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. No, DS9. I actually watched it all the way through not that long ago, and I was actually surprised how many episodes I liked in seasons 1 to 3. There's some good episodes in there.
Oh, it started off very different though. It was very, very slow, and I'm like, but I was a hardcore Trek fan back then. I watched all the way through Enterprise, and that's when I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I'm good now.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
No, I'm a DS9 junkie. I can't watch TNG again. That one's just too serious for me. It's
it's a little rough early on too. Anyway,
yeah.
So a rewatch on that would be like, oof.
But DS9 was my jam, and it's like one of those ones that I watch every 3 or 4 years. I'll do a rewatch of DS9.
Sounds like me and Farscape.
Oh yeah.
I'd watch that every year, but I don't want to get sick of it. So
we all did, Rick. We all did.
I got about halfway through that, and then for some reason I wasn't able to watch it. I can't remember what happened, but
which one, Farscape?
Farscape. I got to watch it all through again. So
was it season 2 or something? They kind of dipped out halfway through. You said.
It was I was watching something else. I was watching something else that was on around the same time, I think, and I think that's what happened. I was watching another show and I forgot about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, I missed a long ass amount." So,
yeah.
But yeah, I'll get back to it someday.
Yeah, well, we might as well get back to the other side and talk about things that we did not like. Everybody.
Oh, I have one more clip. If you want to play clip 1, I just included that one just to give everybody an overview of what the orders were for this episode.
Colonel, Humanitarian concerns aside, we may have finally met an advanced civilization willing to exchange technology to help us defend against the Gould.
I thought, sir.
I've already talked to the President and Joint Chiefs. If the Iranian government is open to trade, you're authorized to negotiate.
So, just so you know, you have a line on what they were supposed to be there for.
Standing orders.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to things we did not like. Skeeter. You again, brother.
All right. We got, first off, we already kind of talked about the Zat gun being a lockpick. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's like it's become the Swiss Army knife guns right now.
I like Swiss Army knives.
Yeah.
I do too, but it's like,
Can I use mine to like open up a beer?
maybe, but it worked once. So
Yeah, 1969
never do
they
it again.
used it as a lockpick too.
Yeah.
Oh,
lockpick, and then they destroyed all their equipment. So it's like, okay, but that was a big door. The other one I had was this image. We see Sam and Daniel come back and tell Hammond, you know, what's going on. Why is the iris closed? They just came through it. Why would they reclose the iris?
Is that somebody behind them up at the gate?
Yeah,
Behind
there's somebody
like
up by the
Sam,
gate.
and they might be like checking like radiation or anything like that coming through.
So I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Why is the gate closed? But maybe they're checking for radiation. But normally they wouldn't close it, you know, keep it closed all the time. But
that's a good point.
That's the only thing that really bugged me. I did love this storyline for what they were covering. I mean, you're talking about like, what if somebody came to Earth during World War II and the Nazis were asking for help? Hey, they're trying to destroy us and all this. And, you know, people would be like, oh, yeah, let's see if we can help you. You know, we just need technology that you're offering. And, yeah, it was just like the title says, the other side. This is what would happen if you weren't paying attention. And luckily, Daniel was pushing to learn more about it, and they wouldn't tell him what was going on and why the war was going. So, yeah, like this is one of these episodes I never skip. One, because of Renee in it. Two, because of the storyline and how well they did the storyline for covering, you know, what it'd be like if we're on the wrong side trying to help them. So I really enjoyed it. And the only thing that I didn't like was that gun being a lockpick and that iris being closed in the background for no reason.
And Supreme Commander Thor.
Yeah, I just think closing the iris at the end was a really dumb move. I think Galar could have jump-started Earth's technology by a bit. He's one guy. What's the harm that could really do? And like, I don't think the U.S. is in a position, like the American Army is in a position to lecture people about morality, especially considering what after all you need to do is Google who the father of NASA is.
Yeah.
And you know, it's you take what you can get to get ahead sometimes. And I think they had a good opportunity, and it really just like this episode was going so good right up till then, and just kind of killed my enjoyment of it. Just throwing away that opportunity, it just boggles my mind that they would do that. And I don't think Sam agreed with Jack either to kill Alar. Like the look she gave him at the end of the episode, I don't think he was on board with his decision to close the iris and kill him like that. But I mean, yeah, like Alar's not a nice person, but there's lots of not nice people working for the U.S. government. So it's like, that's just my takeaway. Everything else was good. Like up until that point, I liked it, but yeah.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Mr. Von Braun.
Oh yeah. Braun.
Braun. Yeah.
Braun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney science officer. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Winston. Jack is cold-blooded. Like, oh my goodness, that is. And we knew he was before. Like, he has outright killed people before, but
well, he was Black Ops. Like,
yeah,
people
he
like
was
to forget
Black
about
Ops.
that.
So
this is not like a repeat of like Daniel Jackson in season 1 shooting up like a old baby.
Yeah.
It's more like this is just a casual reminder on there's going to be times when he's got to make some real serious decisions, good or bad.
Yeah.
And he's got to live with it. And he did warn the guy, don't follow us. And it's like, well, I agree with you guys, but I'm going to defend it up to a certain point. Like, he did warn him, and he basically told him it's over. Like, the thing that gets me the most is he basically left them all to completely get wiped out now.
Yep.
We do not know what happens to the planet afterwards. Like, he didn't just avert like one little fight, one little skirmish. He did the tombstone scene, and hell's coming with me. He brought hell as he escorted the fighters down, and it was going to be bad for these people.
Yeah.
And who knows if they got completely wiped out or whatever. That is an unanswered question. I mean, they definitely took some chances in this, and I know that's part of. I'm looking at Gay World right now, and one of the nice little tidbits at the very, very bottom where they talk about things you might not have known was Renee Auberjones, who played the doomed leader Alar, was a pleasure to work with. So it answers my question from earlier. Soon after wrapping production on the episode, he swung by Brad's office to tell him Alar had a twin brother who'd be more than happy to make an appearance in a future episode. Damn. We could have had one more chance.
Oh, that even hurts more.
So much for a bottle episode.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, I'd be willing to come back again. I would have just made him a different character.
Yeah.
I still would have brought him back. So that's a pullback from me, is like, no, I'm like, oh, we actually could have had more. And this is completely fresh as I'm like reading this. I'm like, oh, don't tell me that. But other than that, there's not too much I don't like about this one. I do understand how everybody feels about like basically like the last like 5 minutes of this, though.
Yeah.
It's like we walked away with nothing. Hammond's disappointed. Everybody's looking at Jack like, what did we just do? While Daniel was the one who kept pushing, we need to ask more questions. I'd actually point at Daniel as being the guy who really pushed us into making a decision like that. Eventually we would have gotten there with these people anyway. It could have been the next week. It could have been 2 weeks. Would have been enough to at least get us started, like how we got Nakwita and all that stuff from previous seasons. I'm not invoking the name of Tanane. I'm just saying. But Daniel's kind of the emotional crutch on this one to kind of make us, hey, we got to realize this now. And he kind of messed things up a little bit. But the others, the Iranians, they did enough damage on their own. And and Jack was officially feeling like we need to stop getting played like this. I think he was utterly disappointed, not just in the racism towards Teal'c, but I think the overall, like, we can't keep doing stuff like this. We can't keep like bull rushing into a situation just to take advantage for our own good. Part of this tells me like this is his decision we can't keep doing this. We got to find a better way to do this and not destroy a world in the process. But, at the end of the season, beginning of next season, we destroy a solar system. So who's going to count?
Yeah.
It was unoccupied.
Okay, Sam.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. As far as they know.
That is one of my
We'll
favorite
get this
season finales, honestly.
Yeah.
we'll get the conflict between Jack and Daniel again in Scorched Earth too. So
That is a really good episode that I think is better than this one, actually.
I do. Yes. Oh, I definitely think it's better than this one. Yeah.
And I believe Mr. Malozzi and his writing partner wrote that one, him and Paul.
Yep. Yeah, that was actually the first episode I think they pitched for Stargate.
I think so. And I think that's one of the ones that he will be joining us on, everybody.
Ooh, awesome.
There's a couple episodes he will be joining us on for the Stargate Files. So stay tuned for those. Those will be
just not Prodigy. Just not Prodigy. Just not.
No, we have somebody else coming on for It reminds me, I should probably get reminded really quick because Jack Two Wells is coming back, everybody.
Awesome.
And let's see. And Prodigy and Entity are when Jack Two Wells and Sam Carter, his wife, will be joining us.
Oh.
So that'll be an interesting one. Yep. And looks like Joseph for 3 of our Stargate Files episodes. That's going to be...
Wow.
Actually, that is not Scorched Earth. It's going to be Point of No Return, Chain Reaction in 2010, and the finale, Double Jeopardy and Exodus.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
So the other episode he was interested in, we kind of have somebody else scheduled in. And I was like, we might already have somebody for that one. He's like, that's fine. No worries. I'm like, you probably get asked enough questions about that one episode anyway. Like by everybody. He's like, nah, it's no problem. So we got some, we're getting our schedule filled out this season. But we got to talk about scores on this one, everybody.
Yeah.
Skater, you want to kick us off?
Sure. Like I said, this is an episode I really like to watch. I love the plot twist to it. I love how they did it. I have to give, it's could have been better, but it was still good. So I have to give it an 8, but I'm going to make it an 8.5 because I find Sam's haircut, she's pretty sexy looking at.
Wasn't she just coming off of a pregnancy, by the way? Wasn't she just coming off one of her first pregnancies, by the way?
I think so, if I remember right.
Yeah, her hair grew quite a bit between seasons 3 and season 4. So that was kind of off-putting too from
oh man, and in Atlanta, she gets full on ponytail. I'm like, man, that is so not to regulation.
She is now in charge of a civilian operation.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And Thor, what would you score this one?
Oh, yeah, I like most of it, but that ending just killed it for me. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's as high as I can go, even with Walter in it.
Walter, Siler.
Yeah,
oh my God.
All the good guys, but no.
Almost everybody's in this shot, by the way, in this last scene. You got Walter all the way in the back. You got Siler before, and then Hammond was just there, and he's walking out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's right there by Jack's shoulder.
For me, I'm going to give this one an 8 as well. I'm not going to go half point like Skeeter, so Skeeter wins us on the best score. And well, it's because I like the guest stars. I do like the overall construction of the episode, and I feel like they had a really solid episode. Ending kind of kills it a little bit for me as well. It doesn't bother me as much as it does others. However, it bothers me just enough to be like, as long as we don't see this from Jack for a while, like keep these kind of moments spread out.
Yeah.
So it feels special. Like we should take note of this for one particular reason or another. And they don't, or they do that. They spread this out. They don't build it up. They don't do this like all the freaking time. And I appreciate that. So, that being said, on Gate World fan rating is a 7.84.
Well,
So
that's
it looks
pretty
like
high.
we're
Yeah.
relatively falling on an average between the three of us here. And yep, Rick, 8 for emotional impact. Really good. Let's see. Gate World's rating is 2.5 out of 4, so that's about on par with the fan rating actually for once. And that's totally cool. It's a different episode. It's a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
A little more weighty than I know Small Victories is serious, but it had a lot more action and fun to it. This it was a little bit more serious in tone and a bit more tension amongst the crew and the cast. So I think it worked out well. Peter DeLuise did a fantastic job directing. And this was written by Brad Wright. So I think, there is a good script here and they did a good job. And guys, that means we're coming up to Upgrades and Crossroads. I just rewatched those the other night too after I got ahead, and I'm going back to get refreshed on them. And Upgrades is that's a 2 thumbs up from this guy.
Yeah, I went all the way into season 5. I'm like, oh man.
Denise, baby.
Yeah.
Oh God, when she shows up at the gate right away, and both Daniel and Jack are like,
yeah, that's trouble.
Hello.
That's
Divide and
trouble.
Conquer is the one I really like because you get my host is more interested in you, and the gold is more interested in you. It's like, wait, what? That's a weird triangle.
Yes,
Vanessa
Anthony.
Angel is a stunning, beautiful lady and a good actress.
Yeah, started becoming a friend to me. I was surprised. I reached out to her and she's like, "Yeah, I'd love to come on your guys' show." I'm like, "What?" But her and I have been talking for months on end ever since I made her a Zach gun, and yeah, we chit chat about a lot of stuff. Surprisingly,
yeah. And we're figuring out schedules. She's got a trip she's going on the day we normally do this live.
Yeah.
So we may be doing that particular episode at a different time. We'll still be live. However, we will then pull it. It will be unlisted so that we can upload it so it premieres at our usual time. So anybody who still wants to see it, that'll be done on a little bit of a different sort of deal. And if we need to do that for guests in the future, understand we may record and or go live earlier, take it down, then reload it up as our usual schedule. So, and you guys looking forward to the next one? Upgrades, and Crossroads?
Yeah, definitely.
What? No Crossroads love? What?
Sorry.
You and the Tok'ra, man.
I don't like him. Well, I like one.
Well, I like Peter Wingfield, who becomes like we'll talk about that when we get to that one.
Yeah.
But Musetta Vander, this is my memory. That was the first episode when I was in Vancouver years ago that I saw on TV after being told, gotta try it. You gotta try it. You gotta check it out. You gotta try it. Fine. I'll watch it tonight when I get back to the hotel. That was the first episode I watched. I'm like, Musetta Vander from Oblivion and Oblivion 2 Backlash? Full Moon movies? Oh my God. I'm totally into this.
Yeah.
And it was a good story and a good twist. So I'm like, oh, so this show does have good writing. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the twist is good, but yeah.
Skeeter, how about you? You looking forward to next week?
Yes, I am. My girl's going to be on. And Upgrades is pretty good, damn good episode. I love that script idea. So,
yeah.
That was just fun. Like, that's just a fun episode.
Yeah. You can all,
I think we kind of need that after the other side.
Beer, a couple of steaks.
We also see that happen in Atlantis a lot too, where they're like, "Oh, what's this technology? Hey, you can't kill me. Wait a minute, I can't get out of this."
Yeah, I can't eat. I can't drink. Oh no!
I can't even go to the bathroom.
They do something similar in Farscape called the Gauntlet, so it's kind of funny.
I think I've
That's
seen
an
that
early
one.
episode too, so it's
Yeah.
kind of weird. They happen around kind of the same time. But, well, that's probably a great place to stop tonight, guys. And it looks like my internet held up for the rest of the night.
Awesome.
Replicators defeated.
Yes.
For the first round. Let's see if it happens again.
Had to get the shotgun to clean them up.
Yeah.
Get the shotgun. And Supreme Commander Thor, let everybody know where they can find you and where you're currently at and where you're going next.
I am over at Twitter on every Stargate frame in order. We are working on Within a Serpent's Grasp. Almost done season 1. I started October 27th, I think, which was the 30th anniversary for the movie. And I did the movie, like I did the original movie first. And then we've worked our way through season 1. I might do things a little bit differently for season 2. I'm going to put a poll up. So if you follow me on Twitter, look for that. Just want to see what people's thoughts are about maybe taking a day or two between episodes. Because, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well,
running this account. So
you're doing a fantastic job as long as your scheduler actually kind of works with you on that one.
Yes, yeah. And it has been really good lately. So I'm happy. Yeah. So
yeah, we don't want to jinx you though.
Yeah, I know. Knock on wood. Knock on all the wood. So yeah, check me out and check out my buddy John, who's over at every SGA frame in order as well. He's still working on the Rising.
Keep on up the good work, John, too. I need to get caught up on some of your screens. So if I can pull them down and make a meme, I will. I'll credit you. Don't worry about that. And Skeeter, how about you, brother?
Every Thursday night here on the Suns and Shadows Network. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, Jeff and I, please go check out the other shows that the Suns and Shadows Network offers. Sometimes you catch me Saturday night on Deadwire Live, so it'll be a while now because unless somebody cancels out, it'll be November when I get back onto that show. Otherwise, all the socials, Facebook, Stargate Files, X, Skeeter, the Stargate Files, and Instagram, the Stargate Files. And that's where you can find me online.
Awesome. And want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Stargate Files. We love having you all here, all of the great chats that we got, and love it. Love having all that interaction, having some fun with everybody. Keeps us on our toes. It's always a good time. Hit that like button, please hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell notification down below, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Stop by anytime. In fact, I'll take you fishing. I'd love to do that. There's this lake in northern Minnesota where the bass grow that big. Well,
Don't call us. We'll call you.
We better get out of here. No, really? No, really.
You will go. Right. You will go.
Think it gets showtime?